gonna give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Swift. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. Two minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. One more time going up top with Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Allen going to throw again. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, You have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Throwing again, Williams. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Stop. We go.
Play action. It's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Five wide. First and 10 at the 16-yard
From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bills 14.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On Play action, Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Middle.
And the Bills first down.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Regular. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And this will be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Half 85. What's that?
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 34
56. What's that?
Now Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Tyler Scott from his end zone.
recovered by the receiving team.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he will go all the way. Rome Odunze, touchdown Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 25-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bears have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. It's Swift. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
He was brought down by Taylor Brown. A gain of 14. 1st down, Chicago.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the tight end, Komet. Here comes 2nd down. Swift. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Williams. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He keeps it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Their own 36-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
Williams on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
What's that?
Allen taking right to the air. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Whoa. What's that?
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Finds Kincaid. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears' 30-yard
Here's 2nd and 5. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. This throw is caught. And in, touchdown Buffalo. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. pass now to kick this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And he gets him around 6 there. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying grounded with Swift. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense up to the line fast. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills driving ahead. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. First down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
To throw again, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Stop. Look out.
To the air again, Allen. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Touchdown, Buffalo! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the champ for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Pass now to kick this away. Scott now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. First down, ball at the 36. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in right side by Moore. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Williams to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 now from the 30.
Buffalo 18. Go. Dragon 60.
Out of the pistol, Williams. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down, here's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
5 wide. That's it.
Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
He's on the move. He's running with it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Working quickly here.
Brings up third down.
Middle. What's that?
Third and long, it's Allen. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
What's that?
Looking to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
What's that?
Running it after the penalty. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Allen off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Back to the air, Allen. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Big gain downfield. And in, touchdown Buffalo. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find paydirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game at 21. Bass now to kick this away. Trying to locate it. Oh no, he lost it! And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
1st and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Setting up the screen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. Komet brings it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given... Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. One in behind center with Swift. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
After the pick, here's Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Back to throw. Completed here to Komet. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They are on the counter with Swift. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Fits it through the middle. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Escapes the pocket. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Allen now on first down. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, tight. It's on.
Here he is to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got first down from the 31.
Regular. Look out.
Allen gonna throw again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Out. It's on.
One final shot here. Cut near the goal line. And with no time left, he takes this into the end zone. Down to their last breath, Brock, and now they can tie it or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this...
And he has it in the end zone! Oh, what a perfect call! That just won them this game! So it's the Bills who come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.